Good morning, my dear students. This is your English class. So take out your English book First Flight and open page number 85. Today we start with the chapter Glimpses of India. What is the meaning of glimpses? Glimpses means partial views. There are three parts of the chapter. Number 1 is a baker from Goa, number 2 is Coorg, and number 3 is tea from Assam. At first we will discuss with the first part of the chapter, that is a baker from Goa. Elders in Goa still think fondly about those good old Portuguese days and their famous loaves of bread. The eaters of loaves might have died, but the makers are still there. The fire in the furnaces that make these breads has not yet been extinguished. At least the thud and jingle of the baker's bamboo still heralds his arrival in the morning. The narrator recalls his childhood in Goa. The baker used to be their friend, companion, and guide. He used to come at least how many times in a day? Twice in a day. The children ran to meet the baker the moment they heard the jingling thud of his bamboo. He would greet the lady of the house. The elders enjoyed the typical fragrance of those loaves, and the kids the music of the bamboo. Marriage gifts in Goa are meaningless with the sweet bread or the bowl. Any party or feast is incomplete without bread. The baker is very important for the village. On the occasion of a daughter's engagement, the lady of the house must prepare sandwiches. Cakes and bolinhas are a must for Christmas and other religious festivals. In good old days, the baker or the bread seller had peculiar dress. It was called the kabai. It was a single-piece frock reaching down to the knees. Even today, anyone who wears a shirt and trousers shorter than full lengths, then he is said to be dressed like a pedder. Baking was really a profitable profession in those days. The bakers and their families were quite prosperous and happy. Their plumpy bodies were an open testimony to their prosperity. Okay, students, now come to the second part of the chapter. Open page number 90. It's about Coorg district in South India. Coorg is midway between Mysore and Mangalore. This land of rolling hills is the smallest district of Karnataka. It is home to evergreen forests, spices, and coffee plantations. During the monsoons, it has lot of rains. The best season for tourists is from September to March. The year-breads of coffee estates and colonial bungalows are scattered around the forests. The people of Coorg are possibly of Greek and Arabic descent. It is said that a part of Alexander's army settled there. These people married among the locals. Their culture and traditions are different from the Hindu mainstream. According to another theory, they are of Arab origin. Their long black coats with embroidered vest belts resemble the kufiya owned by the Arabs and the Kurds. Kurki people and their homes are known for their hospitality. There are endless tales of valor related to the people of Kurk. The Kurk regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian army. The first chief of the Indian army, General Cariappa, was a Kurgi. Even today, Kodavas are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. In Kurk, you can take to high energy adventures like river rafting, canoeing, rock climbing and trekking. Birds, bees and butterflies give you company everywhere in Kurk. Macaws, Malabar squirrels, langurs and wild elephants are found in large numbers in the forests. On the top of Brahmagiri Hills, you can have a panoramic view of the entire mystic landscape of Kurk. The largest Tibetan settlement at Bailakupi is famous for its Buddhist temple. Next students, we are moving to the third part of the chapter. Open page number 94. The name of the third part of this chapter is Tea from Assam. Tea is very popular in India. At every platform of railway stations, you can hear vendors saying, "Chai, chai, garam chai." Isn't it? Yes. You can find everyone in the compartment sipping the steam hot tea. Over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day throughout the world. It was green, green everywhere. Rajveer had never seen so much greenery before. The green paddy fields gave way to the tea bushes. Small tea bushes stretched as far as the eyes could see. Amid the tall, sturdy, shady trees, there are rows of tea bushes. Pranjal was born and brought up on the plantations. So he was not excited. Assam has the largest concentration of tea plantations in the world. No one really knows who discovered tea. One Chinese emperor had always boiled water before drinking it. A few leaves of the twigs burning under the pot fell into the water. It gave it a delicious flavor. It is said they were tea leaves. According to an Indian legend, Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist ascetic, cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during meditation. 10 tea plants grew out of his eyelids. The leaves of tea banished what? Banished sleep. Tea was first drunk in China about 2700 BC. The words like chai and chini are from Chinese language. Tea came to Europe only in the 16th century. It was drunk more as medicine than as beverage. upon acre of tea bushes were spread over the slopes. They were all pruned to the same height. Groups of tea pluckers with bamboo baskets on their backs were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. A tractor was pulling the trailer load of leaves. Rajveer asked if it was the second flush or sprouting period. It lasts from May to July and yields the best tea. Okay students, we have finished this chapter. Thank you. Bye.